Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's a Wednesday night, almost 10 o'clock, and I just wandered into O'Shea's. Have a quick pint. I thought it was pie night, the Australian pies, but it's banger and mash special. So yeah, I'll hold off for the pie. Maybe that's Tuesday night. The ladies told me that they opened a new rooftop bar, or maybe it was there and it's now remodeled or something. I was aware of the second floor here at O'Shea's. I used to go up there for a meetup every now and then. But the new rooftop on the 5th floor, I'm going to have a pint down here, enjoy some AC, and go up and take a look. And I'll probably make a little quick reminder video, but February 22nd, I'm not sure if that's a Wednesday or Thursday, 2024, at Stella's Secret Bar. It's Stella's birthday. So we're going to hang out over there and maybe have a little Eager Expat YouTube meetup at the same time. If you're in town, come on by, wish Stella a happy birthday, hang out with some other people from the channel, and we'll have a good time. I'd guess Stella will roll in no later than 9, maybe even 8 o'clock. But the bar opens at 6 if you want to get there early for happy hour. 6 to 9, it's 99 baht beers and 2-for-1 cocktails. Myself, I'll probably roll in about 8, and I'm sure I'll be there late. No, I like to hang out on the outdoor little patio here, and then I'm not sure what the hotel at O'Shea's is called. I think it's the Dubliner. So up on the top there is the new rooftop bar, or new to me anyhow. I think it's new because when I walked in they said, yeah, go on up and take a look, but I'm getting a little blast air conditioning before I head up. And right on the corner is the Robin Hood. Sukhumvit soy 33.5, another good choice. And just past the 7-Eleven sign is the Royal Oak, the sister property to O'Shea's, along with PG O'Brien up by the W District, right on the other side of Sukhumvit. And Shenanigans if you're in the old school Pat Pong area. Max, the general manager of the Royal Oak, you'll see him in O'Shea's once in a while. Great guy. Yeah, but O'Shea's, this is my go-to spot. I love Stella's, but this is a great bar to hang out and have a good meal. Pints before 7 p.m. are 99 baht. Right now, it's 10 o'clock? They're 140. And I believe it's happy hour all day Monday. Maybe Tuesday, but I know all day Monday. And as far as the 7 p.m., I think that goes all day until 7 p.m. I'm not really a beer drinking day guy, but I'm pretty sure that's the rule. And some of the dinner specials will come with a beer. The menu has kind of changed. It used to be roast dinner with a beer. Now I think it's specials with a beer during the week, and the roast dinner just includes a soda, but I'm not positive. And I'm not sure what I'm watching. I'm assuming that's Formula One from Saudi Arabia, but Saudi Arabia sometimes does their own thing. Maybe it's a special race. A few people have asked me about the burning season and the air quality in Bangkok, and yeah, it hasn't been great for a while now. I mean, we're in the beginning of 2024, and it was even the end of 2023 where there are some pretty nasty days. I'm up on the 26th floor, and I know what my view looks like, and oftentimes it was cut by maybe 30%. I won't say in half, but there was definitely a haze in the air. So some of the neighboring countries, I think, started their burning a little early. I'm not sure if it's sugarcane or rice. I know in Thailand, they oftentimes burn the sugarcane up in the north more in February. So I'm sure that's going to have an effect on Bangkok. Yeah, it's a big city, and with that is going to come pollution. But this burning of the crops, it doesn't help matters. So if you're super, super sensitive, just keep that in mind. But I'm not sure if it's a Bangkok thing. I know Pattaya has plenty of smog. I would assume even up in Isan with this burning of the crops, you're going to get some nasty conditions. So it's just something to keep in mind. Myself, it doesn't bother me too much. I know it's not great for me on a smoggy, hazy day to be out walking around 5 and 10 miles like I do. maybe it's just my way of thinking, but I found if I head out at 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon, it's way better than the heat of the day. I don't know if the heat traps the smog in a little bit more. Again, maybe that's just my way of thinking, but it seems to be a little more clear as you get into the evening and later afternoon. I think I've mentioned it in a couple other videos. O'Shea's, Royal Oak, Robin Hood, and other pubs around town, they oftentimes close at midnight. They have a restaurant license instead of a bar license. Keep that in mind if you're out running around late at night. Hit the pubs first, hit the bars late. After hour places like Stella's, I'm not going to say they're officially open past 2. I will say at 2 a.m. if you still want a beer, head over to Stella's. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the hotel here at O'Shea's. I thought it used to be called Herities. Outside I see a sign that says Dubliner or Dublin, something like that. And the waitress, she didn't know. I think she said they're still working on the hotel, which makes sense. I see all kinds of paint and work things. I'll try to get a better answer if I see Max, the general manager. I am going to take the lift up to the 5th floor and check out the new rooftop, I'm assuming, on top of the hotel, but I'll give you a quick peek. Right here is a set of stairs in the 2nd floor. You'll sometimes see a meetup at O'Shea's, and it's often on the 2nd floor unless it's the karaoke meetup, and then that's down in the bar. So let me give you a quick peek at the 2nd floor. Yeah, there's nothing happening in here right now. There's Two's Barbershop off in the one corner. It's a nice space. And when there's a meetup up here, they'll have another bar. And this is just one deck up on the 2nd floor. So let's go see what's going on with this new rooftop. So this is kind of cool. 5th deck, O'Shea's rooftop. Got some big screens and picnic tables. And right off to the left, we got the barbecue going. Off in this direction, you can get a peek at the Emporium, and that's the Prompong BTS. And the M Courtier is on the other side of Sukhumvit. O'Shea's rooftop, she said it opened 5 days ago. And we're in February of 2024. Yeah, there's no... Oh, I take it back. There's I was going to say it appears like they can pull this cover over if it rains. But I'm all about the open air. I love Bangkok. Especially on a breezy, warm evening. That's the M Sphere across the way in the UOB Live concert arena. Nice car collection up there with an IKEA below. And then off to the left is the new, I forget what it's called, something tribal, where you see the disco lights. They have a swimming pool up there and a fancy cocktail bar. The pool's in the bar. Call it a beach bar, beach sky bar. In a large selection of cocktails, most are 280 baht. And off in the distance, you can see the Mercure Hotel and the Hilton. That is Soi 24 in Prompong. I like this little area up here. I kind of wish on the end there were like bar stools overlooking the Sukhumvit Soi 33.5. But yeah, maybe for safety reasons, it's a little taller. And they even have a little bit of glass or partition up there, I guess, in case some knucklehead knocked a pine over or something. But yeah, having a bar there would be ideal, but I understand the safety concerns. It is a beautiful evening. It's about 11 p.m. and this is looking to the side of the M Courtier Mall. If you're into your nightclubs, especially Latin music, there's a really good club. That might be it. I'm not exactly sure of the angle. Yeah, up there where you see the blinking music, flamenco. It's a really good Latin salsa place here in the M Courtier and the Prompong BTS. Go check it out. Man, I love Bangkok. There might be some people watching that I don't know. They're maybe a little disgruntled with their own country, if that's the United States or UK, Australia, whatever it is. But the majority of people that I know that live here in Bangkok, yeah, they love their country. I love America. I'll always be American, but I love living in Bangkok. To me, this is New York City 1990s prices. I could not have afforded to retire at 56 like I did in California. I could maybe scrape by, but over here I'm living a nice life on inexpensive pension, and I'm not really even dipping into savings at all. Yeah, I love it over here. So come check it out. Forget about all the naysayers on YouTube. I hate America. I'm getting out of there and moving to the Philippines. Yep, Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, Colombia, whatever it is. Yeah, forget those guys. The majority of the people that you're going to hang out with and meet, in my experience here in Thailand, and I've been to the Philippines, I don't know how many times, 10 times. I was just there recently. Normal people. So take what you see on YouTube, including my channel, I guess, with a grain of salt, and come on over here and check it out for yourself. But people that live over here and choose to be expats, expatriates, whatever you want to say. Myself, I'm living here in Thailand. Yeah, we love our country. We're proud of where we're from, just like the Thai people are proud to be Thai. I'm certainly not expecting this to be the United States of America. It's not. It's Thailand. And if you want to come over here and complain that this isn't the United States and things are different, the supermarket's different, and on, well, maybe you should stay where you're at. You need to kind of roll with the flow over here, and you'll have a great time. Hey, it's going on 11:15 p.m. and I'm just hanging out, enjoying the nice cool evening and the breeze. I'm sitting here answering questions on my YouTube channel. I've had 2 people ask me in the last 5 minutes about, it seems that people speak English in Bangkok. Have you found it's a major problem not speaking Thai? And this is kind of a thorn in my side. I mean, I am in Bangkok, and I've been to Pattaya and Hua Hin and all over Koh Samui and on and on and on. I mean, these different guys that on different channels, a lot of them coming out of the Philippines, that say, well, I chose to move to the Philippines instead of Bangkok because they don't speak English and the language problem in Thailand. I'm going to say 95% of the people I deal with in Bangkok, Pattaya, Hua Hin, Phuket, on and on. Sure, if you're going to go up to the country in Isan, and, well, okay, some of my cab drivers and all here in Thailand, maybe they speak 20% English. It's not that big a deal. It's no more. I've been to the Philippines many times. They speak Tagalog and 5 or 6 other languages. So if you think you're moving to the Philippines to communicate with everybody in perfect English, yeah, you're fooling yourself. I would guess that here in the major tourist areas in Thailand, including Bangkok, you're going to find more people that speak English here. And the signs, the forms, the immigration forms, on and on, they're all in English and Thai. I'm not sure about the Philippines. I'd guess they're all in English. I don't know. I've never filled out an immigration form in the Philippines. But here in Thailand, everything's in English. Look across the way. That UOB life sign, is it in Thai or is it in English? If you can't speak Thai, and I cannot, I'm trying mostly to be polite, but again, almost 100% of the people that I hang out with speak perfect English. Many folks have gone to college in, well, my friend Stella, it was Stella Secret She went to college in Birmingham, England, and my other friends have gone to college in the UK, Australia. I have a couple of friends who went to college in the United States. These folks speak English, and when I'm trying to speak Thai, they almost chuckle and say, will you will you please just speak English? You know what I mean? Your Thai is awful. So take that for what it's worth. But if you're considering coming to Thailand, or maybe you want to go to the Philippines because they speak English in the Philippines, yeah, come over here and check it out. Yeah, and I'm not meaning to be any kind of rant. Move to the PI if you want to move to the Philippines. That's great, but don't put down my Thailand because you don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's no problem living in Bangkok, Thailand, Pattaya, Thailand, whatever. Once again, if you want to move up to the farm country in Isan, no, I've never did that. I've been up there once in a while. Yeah, I'm sure there is a lot less English being spoken up there, but try going to the provinces in the Philippines, and you're going to find there is a minimal amount of English being spoken. I get a kick out of watching Overstay Road. I've been watching him for years. Marcos over in the PI, and he agrees with me. He's like, hey man, if you think you're moving over to the Philippines and everybody's going to speak perfect English, well, I've lived with, he says, he's lived with his wife 5 or 6 years, whatever it is, and they have a lot of communication problems. So don't fool yourself. I understand that many people in the Philippines speak English, but many people do not. And most people here in Bangkok that you're going to hang out with as an expat here in this expat bar. And I like to get out and about, but I'm not fooling myself. 90% of the time I'm hanging out in expat places, and there are thousands of them. They're going to speak English. So, yeah, come check out my Thailand. I am not trying to push a person in one direction or another. You want to live in Thailand, you want to live in Cambodia, you want to live in Vietnam. Now, I've been to Vietnam. People that can speak English in Vietnam oftentimes will not speak English in Vietnam, and many of the signs are in Vietnamese only. So I'll just leave that as that. But here in Thailand, give me a break. I mean, it's English 80% of the time, and that's being very generous. It's probably more like 99% of the time. And I'm not trying to be an ugly American expat. I don't expect everybody in Thailand to speak perfect English. I'm just telling you how it is. And I'm hanging out at O'Shea's tonight, Irish pub. They're going to have a proper weekend roast. Is it going to be as good as the weekend roast you're used to in Dublin or London? Probably not, but it's pretty darn good. I've never really had roast dinners until I came here to Bangkok, and yeah, I enjoy them. 300 baht with a free pint. Yeah, no problem with that, but I'm not comparing it to the United States, or if I were from the UK or Ireland. This is Thailand. You can't do that. So what's the old saying? Don't try to change Thailand. Let Thailand change you. And I'll be the first one to admit I'm doing a terrible job learning Thai. I'm probably at a first grade level. I'll say, Hiu Kao, I'm hungry. Hiu Nam, I'm thirsty. But then when my friend says, Hiu Kao, blah, 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 I have no idea what she's saying. I'm like, Hiu Kao? Cow means rice. Rice is kind of like in the United States, like, feed me bread, feed me rice. I'm hungry for rice. Or basically, I'm hungry. Or Hiu Nam, I'm thirsty. Maybe that means water. Hiu Nam, I'm thirsty. I know Thai at a first grade level. But my friends over here, I said something to my friend the other day. It was just a stupid U.S. saying. I'm not even sure if they say it in Australia, the UK. Probably not. Like, there's more than one way to skin a dead cat. I know that's kind of a stupid saying, but in the United States, that just means there's more than one way to do things. And I said that, and she was like, why would you hurt a cat? You know what I mean? And I had to think about it for a minute, and she's right. But she understood enough English, even though she had never heard that saying before, to kind of call me out on why are you hurting a dead cat? To be honest, I'm learning more from people from the UK and Australia, like my buddy Ben from Australia. He'll throw out a message or he'll tell me something like, oh, there's a bit of a chance I might go or whatever, and I'm kind of piecing all that together that, okay, yeah, he's telling me there's a small chance he might show up. So, yeah, don't worry about only speaking English and coming to visit Thailand or even possibly moving here. I live here. I'm almost 2 years now, and I've been here many times. It's just not that much of a problem. And it's about midnight. O'Shea's is closing up. I'm gonna go for a little walk. Looks like the Laughing Tiger closes up at midnight as well. Right next to O'Shea's is the Woodball Karaoke. I know there's another one up in Tong La. And there's the Royal Oak. Upstairs is the Bangkok Comedy Club. And I saw Neil Brennan, Dave Chappelle's writing partner. Dave Chappelle actually played in there. In the Royal Oak, well, the Bangkok Comedy Club, they do different larger shows around town, oftentimes at the Westin Hotel. I know Jimmy Carr and some of these different UK comics have played there. But yeah, check out the Royal Oak. It's a great little pub. Not far from the Royal Oak is the Hair of the Dog. Good little craft beer bar. And about 200 feet away is Buster's Fish and Chips. And in the same little horseshoe is the Via Market here in Phrom Phong. It's 24 hours. The one Tops up in the Soi 43 area is also 24 hours. That's another reason I love this Phrom Phong is I'm a bit of a night owl, so heading out to the grocery store at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, yeah, that suits my needs just fine. Here's a nice little flower shop or florist, almost attached to the Via Market on, this is Sukhumvit right here. And right to the left is a 24-hour Sunrise Tacos. It's really not bad Mexican food. 24 hours, again, is nice. And here's a peek down Sukhumvit at whatever time it is, 12:15. I really appreciate you watching and listening to my little rants about they speak perfect English and well, perfect, whatever. They speak English than a lot of guys I work with in California that had lived there for 30 years, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, don't be put off by coming to Thailand because you're afraid you're totally gonna be left in the dark only speaking English. That's false. Yeah, come on over here. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, try to learn some Thai. If for nothing else, being courteous. I probably know 50 words. And once again, when I try to use my little sentences, I'm oftentimes told, just speak English. I understand English. So thank you so much for following along on my little walk around Bangkok this evening. Hey, have a great evening. See you later.